Okay.
Thanks for resubscribing. This should be enough money for TBH to cop a brick from Dr. Eggman. Why do people resubscribe to the idea of Shadow having a BBC? Only Sonic wields that type of power.
What's going on, beautiful people? My name's the Black Hokage.
Your resub just reminded me to unsub
AKA TBH.
OnlyFans before salute.
And to be honest, today is May 2nd, 2025. And if you alive and haven't heard the news, today is a catastrophic, tragic day for the chronically unemployed pussy niggas that are too afraid to join a real gang, so they gangbang virtually online. Keyboard Crips and Broadband Bloods woke up this morning at 12 p.m. because them niggas don't get up before that. They're unemployed. And they found the news that came out at 6 a.m. on the East Coast. Stuff we had been known about, but once again, they're unemployed, so they don't know. The news is, ladies and gentlemen, the definitive game of the century, the game that was going to bring employment to so many PS4 niggas that swear it's not about the money. Because you know they would have found jobs the moment this game came out. This was going to get rid of the tariffs in the United States. It was going to make housing more affordable. It was going to make anti-intellectualism come to an end. The food shortages was gonna stop. The day Grand Theft Auto 6 came out in 2025. But unfortunately, I'm here to let everybody know it's not coming out this year. Now, a little known content creator by the name of the Black Hokage told you, if we didn't get any footage by May or June, this game is not coming out in 2025. And just in yesterday's video on Hokage Highlights, someone was saying, I didn't know what I was talking about. It doesn't matter you present the evidence. It doesn't matter you present the statistics, the data, the facts. When you a nigga that's still dropping into Tomato Town in 720p, when you a nigga that's still playing Planet Side 2, PS4 sound like a fucking rocket ship ready to take off and go meet Martian Manhunter, absolute Martian Manhunter, in person. You don't operate off logic. You don't operate off the truth. You operate off what's right here, feelings. The same niggas that watch red pill content and say facts over feelings are the most emotional bitches on the internet. Because you'll talk about a video game and you would have swore you shot their granny. But it seems tragedy's here. It was announced this morning that Grand Theft Auto 6 is not coming out in 2025, guys. The release date has been pushed back to a whopping whole year.
Thankful for your super chat, but this won't be enough to fund the.
I predicted
the electric BBC.
If it got delayed, it was gonna get pushed to like the top of 2026, like February. No. Today in which I am live streaming, it is May 2nd, 2025. So 1 year and 20 plus days from now, the game that's gonna solve all your problems will drop. That should give you enough time to pick up all them dirty doo-doo drawers off the floor, those unrecycled cans and water bottles. Maybe even pick up a job application, because that's the most exciting thing about this news. PS4 niggas, you have officially an entire year to save up for PS5. Rockstar took to Twitter to announce Grand Theft Auto 6 is now coming May 26, 2026. And they released a heartfelt letter to all their online gangbangers who sit in the T Grizzly GTA 5 server instead of getting a fucking job. Niggas who was too pussy to get jumped into a real gang. Keyboard Crips, Broadband Bloods, and high-speed Latin Kings. Rejoice, for your leader Rockstar has announced, we are very sorry that this is later than you expected. The interest and excitement surrounding a new Grand Theft Auto has been truly humbling for our entire team. And we want to thank you for your support and your patience in the T Grizzly role-playing server as we work to finish this game. We're gonna need you to stay in the server. We're gonna need you to stay in the O-Block server, the G-Herbo server, just a little bit longer and continue to role-play with your community. See, with every game we've released, the goal has always been to try and exceed your expectations. And Grand Theft Auto 6 is no exception. We hope you understand that we need this extra time to deliver at the level of quality you expect and deserve. We look forward to sharing more information with you soon. Sincerely, your leader, Rockstar Games. I know you're tired of dropping down into Tomato Town to Tilted Towers because your PS4 hasn't updated. And a lot of you are really hanging your hat on, I'm finally going to upgrade 5 years later when GTA 6 comes out, because this is the pinnacle of gaming, right? But it looks like you're gonna have to hold on to fucking hookers in the back of a Maybach one more year.
Out here. So you a real ass nigga for that, my nigga.
That's the good news though. You have a year to save up if you haven't upgraded. The bad news is if you were really looking forward to this game, you're gonna have to wait.
Thanks for the follow. But
and this is devastating.
Is not a proper form of
devastating news for people who don't play fucking games. It doesn't matter. Expedition 33 came out, the first Berserker, Assassin's Creed, South of Midnight. We've got Doom coming. It doesn't fucking matter. Those are not real games. Everybody knows the pinnacle of gaming is Call of Duty, Fortnite, 2K, Madden, FIFA, and Grand Theft Auto. So where are we dropping, boys? That's all I gotta ask. Where are we dropping? We don't have time to play all these arty-farty games that say something, that provide new innovative gameplay, graphics that push boundaries. We don't want that. We want to prepare for December's Game Awards to complain about games that we don't play. Ghost of Yote. I'm a ghost when it comes to all these cool games. I'm not touching none of this shit. It doesn't exist. I'm Ray Charles. It doesn't matter. 2025 is one of the best years in gaming in a very long time. I'm going to act like nothing exists because Grand Theft Auto got fucking delayed. You know, jokes aside, what I will say about all of this is, don't be surprised. I'm gonna go ahead and give y'all a new prediction. Don't be surprised. First of all, I don't give a fuck about this delay. We have a million. I got a crazy backlog. I don't care. I'll see you in 2026. But don't be surprised if Rockstar uses this bullshit
I appreciate the super chat, twin.
Shout out to Fallout with the sub. I mean the super chat. I'm gonna get to everybody who super chat. Let me get my shit off. I'm gonna get to all the super chats and the subs later. Don't be surprised if Rockstar uses this excuse. This is a new, hold up, let me hit my button. New prediction. Feel free to clip this, because once again, I'm right about this shit being delayed. I'm right so many times on this stream. New prediction. Don't be surprised if they use this GTA 6 delay in 2026 to remaster GTA 6 out the ass. Now, what am I talking about? Maybe they are telling the truth. Maybe they needed more time to polish the game. But I'm not gonna lie, I didn't expect this level, a whole year delay? That's crazy. I was expecting maybe like 3 months, a whole year? The reason this matters is because if you follow my stream, you know, the articles have been coming out and rumors suggest we will be seeing a new console, the new PlayStation, the new Xbox, 2027, 2028. That's right, PS4 niggas. The rumors are out there. So if this game comes out in 2026, I predict it will release on PS5, Xbox Series, and PC. And then within 2 years, we will get a remaster. And they'll call it GTA 6, the definitive edition, or the enhanced edition for the PlayStation 6 and whatever the new Xbox is called. Because we don't know what that shit gonna be called. And then on PC, they'll call it the enhanced edition, and it looks like exactly the fucking same. I believe this 1 year delay is more strategic than anything. They're trying to align themselves up. Because remember,
chats are just a known form of glazing.
Remember,
that means for every donation
the PS5.
I get the chance.
Grand Theft Auto 5 was also cross-generational.
Dreamy green eyes.
It came in at the very tail end of the Xbox 360 and PS3 era. And they put that bitch right on the 4, right on the Xbox One. So I think they're trying to line this up so they can milk the fuck out of it. And guess what? They're gonna succeed. If the game is what people want it to be. If this game is the second coming of Jesus, like some people swear it's gonna be, then it's gonna do numbers we've never seen before, Chad. I'm not gonna lie. Because people are gonna buy it again and again and again and again and again. They're gonna be like fucking Bucky's alt out here. But yeah, that's the news for you. It's been delayed. I'm sorry to break it to you guys. You guys are gonna have to try some different games. Unfortunately, the game where you get a mission quest from some gangster in the city who tells you to go pick up some drugs from them, and then you do that another 20 hours, 30 hours, you're gonna have to wait another year. You said we're never getting GTA 7. Can we get 6 first? Relax. So if you hadn't heard the news, you're just coming in the stream. Grand Theft Auto 6 has been delayed an entire year and some change. Devastating news for the unemployed. But I'm gonna bring this full circle by reminding everybody you have more time to get your money up. For the people who swear it's a money issue, why you don't got the PS5, I'm not talking about the people who didn't want to buy it, who are making the conscious decision they don't want to upgrade until they see something they want. I'm talking about the PS4 niggas who complain about the lack of new PS4 games but refuse to get a job. That's what I'm talking about when I say PS4 niggas. You niggas got a whole year to get a fucking job. If you don't want to get a job, cut some grass, rake some leaves, shovel some snow, detail some cars, drain a gutter. Please. Start flipping Pokemon cards or something. It's so many ways to get money. But for some reason, y'all can't find one way. Instead, you find so many ways to sit in the comment section of my YouTube videos and my Twitch streams bitching about how hard your life is. Nigga, your life is hard, not mine. What you gonna do about it? We all got the same 24 hours in a day. We all got the same oxygen in our lungs. And what you doing? Sitting in them same stained out doo-doo drawers, overdrawing your fucking bank account to goon some OF girls. Fucking losers. That's the problem. Nobody in your life. Your mother's afraid to call you a loser. I'm not talking about no video games no more. Get up and get it. How you claim you hungry and your mouth closed? That shit especially funny from coming from fat niggas. How you fat, unemployed, and claim you hungry but your mouth closed? Shit is a conundrum, nigga. What? What? Niggas be ready to get up out their ass and go rob somebody virtually. Get a job, bitch. Anyways, I don't give a fuck about this game because Grand Theft Auto is not one of my favorite games. It's just an okay game to me. So, I'll see you in 2026. We'll be playing it. I'll see you in 2026. I got plenty of stuff on my palate. See, when you eat more than chicken nuggets, you can enjoy other things, okay? When you do something besides hug the block, like how you hug the block your whole life and then you excited to hug the block virtually. God damn, bro. Get a fucking life. I'm off this shit. Grand Theft Auto 2026. It has been delayed. Now I apologize for not seeing everybody. Let me get to all the super chats and shit like that. I'm done. We could talk about this shit. I'm gonna scroll up. 1 second. Let me catch up because I'm always gonna show love. I'm always gonna be thankful. Shout out to Stat Sheet with the super chat. They said, "Hey man, we're gonna drop GTA 6 this year, but then you're gonna have to wait a little bit longer." Yeah. Shout out to Fallout. He said, "Why you start the stream when I gotta go to work?" I don't know your work schedule, nigga. I appreciate the super chat. He said, "Yo, this nigga snapped." Shout out to Rel with the super chat. I just know a PS4 nigga that woke up at 2 p.m. and yelled no. All right. PS4 niggas woke up at fucking 2 p.m. and saw the news about Grand Theft Auto 6. Nigga said, no! Niggas was ready to start their YouTube careers. He said, I was just about to start my YouTube channel. I was just about to start my Twitch stream. I know if I started my YouTube channel tomorrow, AMP would collab with me. I would have Kai on the phone. I have fucking Duke Dennis. They be blowing my shit up, nigga. They gonna be on the bill. T Grizzly gonna wanna come to my server. Get a fucking job. Jesus Christ, man. Shit is embarrassing. It's fucking embarrassing the way some of y'all act over these games. I appreciate the super chats. Shout out to everybody who, the little dirt fall. I appreciate everybody who subbed this shit too. So yeah, if you're just coming in, Grand Theft Auto 6 got delayed. Jokes aside, I don't personally care. I don't really care about this series. Matter of fact, world-renowned content creator left a comment about this. Somebody asked me on Twitter right before I started streaming. He said, do you still care about GTA 6? Because I'm starting to get to the point where I don't care about it anymore since the last GTA came out when I was in middle school. I'm 25 now, and I think it might be time for us to move on from Rockstar Games. I've always felt like the franchise is overrated. It doesn't really specialize in anything. It just offers a lot of bang for your buck, that's why I understand why it sells well. I personally like games that have a more focused Let me go to his shit. What did he say? He says, let's see, dev ethos. It was something in regards to people being insufferable. Tweeting all day. Oh, there it goes. Yeah, Ethos said, I'm really happy about this because I wasn't looking forward to the terrible discourse of game of the year between Expedition 33 and GTA. I agree. We've been talking about it in the group chat based off of like, because Expedition 33 is sitting at like a 96 overall Metacritic. I read that's the highest rated video game in like the last 10 years. And if Grand Theft Auto 6 would have came out, the discourse around that would have been terrible. Because like I've said, like I feel bad for any game that comes out the same year as Grand Theft Auto 6. It doesn't matter how good or bad Grand Theft Auto is, because it appeals to so many people. People are gonna argue it's game of the year. It's like imagine the year when Grand Theft Auto comes out next year. Imagine Dragon Ball Sparking Zero fans times 1,000, or Black Myth Wukong fans times 1,000. Like, you remember how when Sparking Zero came out, they swore it was going to win Game of the Year? And I said, you niggas are idiots. No, it's not. It's going to be way worse. It's going to be way worse. And I'm going to be honest. We know what Grand Theft Auto is going to be. It's going to be the last Grand Theft Auto game just in Miami with a few extra guns and a new story. So unless that story is completely innovative and mind-blowing, I don't see how it would beat Expedition 33. Yo, shout out to Treason with the sub.
But when I ask you to let me
shout out to Treason, I don't know how it would beat it. And you remember when Baldur's Gate 3 beat Spider-Man 2, the discourse around that? Imagine that times 1,000. Streamers just screaming. Because unfortunately, a lot of people have a hard time conceptualizing the idea that when it comes to judging art, sales should not be the only component. I'm gonna be honest, it should probably be the least, it's not even part of the conversation for me. I was watching a video earlier, and he made a really good point. He was talking, I was watching a video on The Last of Us season 2, the TV show. And he was kind of talking about something I'm talking about right now. And he was like, by that stupid logic, the last Star Wars movie, the episode 9, whatever it was called, the one where Palpatine came back, that's the highest grossing Star Wars movie of all time. People who like to use record sales and movie sales strictly, or game sales, as an argument to judge art, by that logic, that's the best Star Wars movie because it's the best selling one of all time. So like, it would have been an insufferable conversation, bro. That can play like a little bit of a role, but you got to judge different things, man. You got to judge different things. SteamDB really ruined. Yeah, actually SteamDB is a great example. They doing it right now to Marathon. I seen somebody post the Marathon numbers on SteamDB. It had like 400 players in the alpha right now. So people are saying the game is dead. Game ain't even out yet. They doing the same thing they did to Concord to Marathon, but it might be worse because it's Bungie, which is AAA. Niggas love doing that for music. And the unfortunate thing with that type of logic is a lot of people gonna miss out on lots of great art simply because somebody told you, oh, it didn't get good sales, so it's not good. And I was like, that's not how it works, bro. You ever heard of something winning in the long run? He said 400 in the alpha. You would have thought it would have been bigger. I generally think the economy will shut down for the release of Grand Theft Auto 6. I don't know about the economy shutting down because not everybody's a gamer. You have to keep that in mind. I do think a lot of people will call out sick. This game does have that type of power. I think a lot of people will call out sick. Wow, it's a lot of people not in the office today. What's going on? I will say this much, and remember this. The day Grand Theft Auto 6 comes out, if you know you calling out of work, please appear offline. Please appear offline on PlayStation, Steam, and Xbox. And if you stream, don't stream that day. You know what you did. Niggas gonna watch. We go, you can clip this shit. Here's another prediction. You gonna see stories of people getting caught up, motherfuckers live streaming themselves playing Grand Theft Auto 6 because they didn't use their PTO. They called out sick. That's gonna be funny. Yeah, the rookie mistakes. Illmatic didn't go platinum out the gate. Neither did Reasonable Doubt. Reasonable Doubt did not sell well at first.
But unfortunately,
my manager's a gamer, so he would understand. Not everybody's manager's like that.
Get off my man Sonic's dick.
But yeah, just some food for thought. Just some food for